In professional aspect, a media and information literate individual is able to A. Use information ethically and creatively. In a research project, you will use information and ideas from your research sources to support the statements you make. Whether those sources are books, articles, government documents, web pages, email, images, or any other types of sources, you must use them fairly and credit them appropriately. In other words, you will need a basic understanding of the ethics of information used. To gain that understanding, you must know intellectual property and ethical use of information. Next, letter B, respect producers and consumers of information. We must no longer allow our rights in the area of the access to and use of information and information technology to be regarded mere as rights of consumption. We must also take note of the following. Avoid sarcasm. People who don't know you may misinterpret its meaning. Next, respect others' privacy. Do not quote or forward personal email without the original author's permission. Acknowledge and return messages promptly. Copy with caution. Don't copy everyone you know on its message. Be concise. Keep messages concise, about one screen as a rule of thumb. Use appropriate language. Next, letter C, adapt to the dynamics of any medium. We all know that media or technologies always innovates, and people need to adapt in these changes in order to cope up with these. Next aspect is educational aspect. A media and information literate individual is able to A. Think critically and learn knowledge based on facts, and B. Proliferate information that are based on academic and or factual sources. Critical thinking is a process used to think about and evaluate information and reach a conclusion. In this context, the word critical is not negative. It means that you shouldn't automatically accept that what you are reading is valid, true, applicable, or correct. Instead, you should gather the evidence, analyze all aspects rationally and objectively, and with an open mind so as to reach your own conclusion. Letter C, utilize media in exploring knowledge. As we all know, many of us uses media in our daily life, and it can help individual in getting information because nowadays it is the fastest platform to obtain knowledge. But we must distinguish if those information are reliable.
For the last part of our report, let us now integrate what we have learned from the previous reporters. Imagine if every Filipino is media and information literate. First, the Philippines would be a country of truthful, reliable, and critical thinking Filipinos. We are all aware that media and information literacy pertains to the ability to access, analyze, evaluate, and create information from media and other information sources. So, if we are media and information literate, we will know which information is truthful from which is not, and we will only share those information which is true and reliable. Next, individuals will be more knowledgeable with the effects of media messages. Because of technological advancements, production of messages is no longer restricted, meaning anyone can now share and produce information. So we need to be media and information literate so that we will become well-informed and empowered in using and producing information. Next, one can actively participate in various social causes and community activities as well as promote good governance. One good example is the National Protest Day held last September 21. Though people did not rally on the streets physically, still they were able to give their opinions, disappointments, and reactions regarding the said event by posting or tweeting on different social media sites.
Created using Powtoon.